Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. Here is a replay from 2016. It's an IS-2, which is a Tier 7 Soviet premium heavy tank, and it's located on the south spawn of Siegfried Line encounter, and it's being commanded by Jakiro. Now, what can I tell you about the IS-2? Well, it's a breakthrough tank. It's a design of the Joseph Stalin tank, which is an upgraded version of the KV series. It had heavier armour to defeat the 88mm guns on German tanks, normally loaded with a 122mm gun, the D25T. It was used in assaults in combination with troops, and it would knock out fortresses and bunkers and then allow the lighter tanks like the T-34s to consolidate the attack and punch out into enemy territory. But this is an encounter on Siegfried Line, so you're going to see this battle from Jakiro's perspective. And we've got a Cromwell diving in. Oh, he pulls back just as we're ready to shoot, but we've got a Striv 74. Get a shot on him. Well, he doesn't want to come out. I think he knows why. He knows why he shouldn't pull out, because there's an awful lot of guns aiming at him at that moment. So it looks like Jakiro's going to have to find another place to get some fun. And that look seems to have made it through into the centre of the square. And we're moving up. T-34 support. There's an IS. Now, the IS is an earlier version, slightly different to the IS-2. Oh, lovely shot there, right through the front. 363. And just reloading. Oh, took a round in the tracks there from the IS, but didn't do any damage. He blocked the shot. It's got a 390 Alpha. Pulling back. Yep, good one. That's a high roll, 396, but the shot that came back was 136, so he managed to block most of the damage. But that's an AT-15. Let's go for the weak point, the propeller, and he gets it through. 392 high roll, and he blocked 150 from the 17-pounder gun. Now, there's that Cromwell again, but I think he's actually behind the buildings. No, he's out of sight at the moment. Our Striv 74 is actually taking a huge risk going in there, because if that IS comes around the corner, he's going to do a lot of damage to that Striv, strip away half of his health in one shot. No, I think that IS has gone away. Well, Jakiro's managed to get 1,151 hit points so far. And he's moving ahead. I think I can see why. The IS has moved. The AT-15 has gone around the corner. Now, the IS has gone around to the other side because he was getting too much damage. To continue, there's an Oni. Okay, going for the boobs. It doesn't go through. So he's reloading. It's about 10 seconds on the reload. Oh, he's looking this way, but he fluffed the shot. It went into the rubble. Going for the boobs again. Oh, no, he went for the cupola instead. And he got a low roll, 384. But that only is now one shot. If he can get around into his turret, that's it, he's over. They've pulled back. There's a Churchill one. Out the game just like that. That was a high roll. 430. Nice one. First kill. No, that's one of ours. It looks like the enemy seems to be backing off now. I think they've suffered a lot of damage in a very short period of time. There's the AT-15 we fired at earlier. Seems to be going for the cupola, trying to get it. It's difficult. He's going to have to move forward. There he is. That's it. That's better. Going for... Oh, no, that didn't work. It was wrong angle. The round bounced off the side. Okay, he's going to probably try and side scrape that 1815. Okay, he's coming up to the corner. Reversing out. Nice side scrape. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. 17 pounder gun. Go for the weak point. The pounder. Yes! One shot's him out of the game. Now the trouble is, we did take a round from that 1815, but there are a number of enemy tanks around here, and they've all got very low health, and some of them are one shots. Panzer 3-4 just went down. Here's a Cromwell. He's two shot. Okay, approaching, bounce around off. Oh, lovely round into him. 416. It's a high roll. He's a one shot now. If we can go around that corner once reloaded, and he's out the game. Oh, Shiv, you naughty boy. He's also a one shot. Can we put it through that gap? It's going to be a difficult shot. Yeah, he's gone. And that was enemy Arty, the M41. And here's the Oni. He's a one shot. And we're almost loaded. And yes, he's gone. That's our fourth kill. Now, where is that Cromwell? Well, he's last seen. He went around the corner. There he is. Hello! Come back, I want to kill you! Here he goes. It's a case of chasey, chasey, kissy, kissy, baggy, baggy. Where are you, Mr. Cromwell? Come out, wherever you are. There you are. Bye-bye. And that's his fifth kill. One more, he gets the Top Gun. Ah, IS. And he's a one shot as well. 34 hit points. Can we shoot underneath those archers? He's just around the corner. We're backing away. That's enticing the IS forward. If he pulls around the corner... Yes! And no, it went into his tracks! Oh dear, we're going to have to fire again. Oh well, we had to take that one. 115 hit points. I suspect he's not firing the 100mm gun. I suspect he's actually using something else. But the Dickomax offer is live up, and we get the Top Gun. Now, Mr. IS, about that damage you did to us. I'm not very happy about this. Oh, that one bounced off the front. Would you believe the luck of this guy? He's side scraping off the wreck. And no, take another round from him. Try and go for the side. And oh, we just tracked him. We tracked him. Now we're using the wreck for cover. Pulling back, reloading, and there's the side of his vehicle. And yes, thank you very much. Kill number 7. There's only one enemy left. It's the M41. Or at least I think it is. Yes, it is. Now, Mr. M41, about that damage you did to me earlier. We've lost all our teammates except the Arty, our own Arty, and they're back at our spawn area. And he's indicated to the Arty they should go forward and sit in the cap area. And the reason for that is that Jakiro doesn't have that much in the way of hit points. He only has 21. Although he has enough to go hunting the M41. If the M41 was to shotgun him and kill him, then obviously he'd want somebody in the cap to ensure that they definitely win, and it's not a shotgun off against the other Arty. So he's calling his Arty in, asking them to come and cap with him. And then if the enemy Arty turns up, he'll shoot them. And if they don't turn up, we still win anyway. But I think he does want that last kill, because after all, it is a Radley Walters. And he says he wants to get it. The M41 was actually saying it's an 8 kill. And the M41's now in the cap, and there's the Arty. Hello, Mr. Arty, goodbye. And that is Radley Walters. What a game. Well done, Jakiro. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats and see how well he did. Oh, look at this. It's an ace tanker for Jakiro in the IS-2. He also managed to get a Hand of God for surviving, having received damage from 4 different vehicles during the battle. A Bruiser Medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. He got 6. A Duelist Badge for taking down 2 tanks that did damage to him during the battle. A Fifer effect for doing more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. And a Shell Proof for blocking more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle. But here's the good ones. He got the Radley Walters for getting at least 8 kills. He got a Steel Wall for receiving at least 11 hits with a potential damage of at least 1,000 hit points and surviving the battle. He picked up a High Caliber for dealing the most damage in the battle and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. So pretty effective round there. It was 17th of December 2016 that this battle was recorded. So I'm sure Jakiro will be very pleased to see it again because it's nearly 2 years since it was played. If we look at the damage done, it was 3,646 hit points, top of the table by Jakiro. He also managed to get the highest number of kills, 8. And when it came to base XP, he really monstered this one. Look at that, 1,463. The best of the rest was the Striv 74 with 857. That one who ventured into the square. He did manage to get 2 kills, but he did get wiped out in the end. And the best the enemy could do, well, that was their Cromwell. He managed to get, well, actually, the AT-15 did more damage. But the Cromwell managed to get more kills. He got 5 kills and the base XP was 535. So nicely done by the Cromwell. But unfortunately, you just met a very, very good player on the day and he just saw you off. It was lucky for that IS, or unlucky for the IS, I should say, that he didn't manage to kill Jakiro, obviously because despite the fact that he was firing a substandard weapon, he was probably firing either the I would think it was probably the 85mm, not the 100mm, because if it was the 100mm, he would have been doing a lot more damage per shot. So he was firing a substandard weapon, but he was still doing a lot of damage to Jakiro with every shot. And it was unlucky for him that, or unlucky for Jakiro that he kept bouncing rounds off that IS, but it was unlucky for Siegfried that he didn't get in another shot to kill off Jakiro before he did. Jakiro did the same to him. So let's have a look at detail report. He fired 18 rounds during that battle, 18 direct hits, so he didn't miss a single shot on the enemy, but he only got 13 penetrations. And the main reason for that was that IS, he was having tremendous difficulty trying to get through the hull of that IS, and basically it's the same hull on his tank, or just a slight variation. The damage he did was 3,646 hit points. It was all done closer than 300 meters, very close range. He received 14 hits from the enemy during that battle. 7 of them were penetrations, 7 were non-penetrations, and 1 hit as a result of splash damage, and that was from the M41. He blocked damage of 1,515 hit points. He spotted 1 enemy vehicle, that was the M41. He damaged 8 of the enemy, he killed 8 of the enemy, and he did damage assistance of 121 hit points. And he also managed to get 2 defense points when he shot the AT-15 in the cap. On the credit side, on a premium account, he earned 60,144 credits. So remember, this is a premium tank. After repairs and ammunition resupply, he still took away 33,493 credits. He received 2,195 XP, got a personal reserves bonus of 2,195 as well, it's a 100%er, means he took away 4,390 experience points altogether. So, fantastic round there by Jakiro, and if you want to experience that sort of firepower yourself, you can actually pick up an IS-2 because it is one of the premium tanks in the premium shop. And I actually have one, and I love it because I've actually been in battles where I've suffered a huge amount of damage, and I've still been able to go ahead and win, even with a huge amount of damage, because that gun is just so potent. The D25T is one of the best guns that they have, and that's the 122mm. Now the other gun obviously is the 100mm, which has got better penetration, but it's the D25T, which is the standard gun, which is very, very good indeed. So I recommend, if you do get the chance, get an IS-2 because I think you will enjoy it. Plus, of course, it makes a very good crew trainer for your other IS tanks. So if you enjoyed this replay, please give it a like and do subscribe to our channel, and hopefully it'll be your replay that I'll be featuring in the next video. Cheers!